Diddly ho, friendaloons, and Happy New Year! It's time to Nintendo things. It's Rale once again, coming at you with Nintendo stuff. I don't know. I'm tired. Christmas was good, but also socially draining just by having too many people at my house. I hope you all had a good Christmas, and I hope you're all going to have a Happy New Year. May 2025 burn in the hell that it deserves. We've got more Metroid. So I did have to go a little bit forwards in order to get, cease. In order to get to a save point so that I could actually use my Switch for stuff like Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride while we had guests. But we're gonna backtrack and then go get all of the little things that I missed because I did not grab anything. I just beeline straight for a save point. And it wasn't that far. So last time we had just gotten the grapple. Did I wake up from my Odin sleep early? I definitely still need more sleep. Rolling. Man, this is fire. More missiles. I also have to remember to switch to which button's A and which button's B because I've been playing Claire Obscure because I got that for Christmas, and yeah, that's played best with a controller, and the controller for my PC is an Xbox controller. And so Xbox decided to be fancy and switch where the A and B buttons are. To be fair, I did go to bed early last night. It's just my bed is extremely warm and I was actually having pretty good dreams, which is unusual for me, so... Sundays are always leisurely for me. It's the one day that I'm guaranteed to have off. And Fox likes to make pancakes for breakfast on Sundays. So the grapple that we got last week lets us do this. Heavy. Pulley. Now it's revealed and we can hip. Hop. And now we have a little elevator to get back up there without having to go through all the other rooms. That allows us to do this bit. So Hidden Boss, the reason I don't use my Switch controller on the PC is because I have to, and I like not having to switch them. Also, the Switch controller can get finicky with PC. Some PC games don't read it right. And then, like, it still reads it as an Xbox controller, and so then the B button is assigned to the A button and vice versa, without being labeled properly. So, while having to switch the controls back, like, switch my, what's the word for it? Muscle memory back and forth, takes just a little bit of time. It's easier than the alternative. I don't remember. I think it was Final Fantasy was the game where I figured out, yeah, no, trying to use the Switch controller on PC is gonna lead to bad times. Because while Steam helps a lot Steam can't cover for everything. And almost anything that's put on PC is, whenever it's coded for controller, if it needs a controller, is coded for the Xbox controller. Ugh. So what it would have been, because this was one of the parts I had to do in order to get to the save point, is this little scannable had the psychic code in it. So you're supposed to open these until you find the one that has the psychic code. So I am ready for the new year. I've got a shiny new job. The Gundam, the SD Gundam G Generations, the little gacha game they're currently running, is finally dropping the Calibarn on the 31st, and I'm much excited because the Calibarn is my favorite Gundam, like flat out. It's so fucking cool, I love it. I also love the theming. It's in Witch from Mercury. It's a witch Gundam. It's got a broomstick. That broomstick also happens to be a dope fucking gun and additional thrusters. I am entirely free to play, so I have been saving my gacha materials like a good little boy. And soon it shall be the time of me pulling until I hopefully either get the Calibarn or I'm forced to pity it. Zerg, if you mean the fire thing, technically, so the fire chip is in the place of the missile launcher, but the normal shots are still the same either way. And yes, the normal shots are psychic shots. They're just empowered because I got enough green crystals. The fire, I think, is just fire. Get crispy. Because fire does not need to be psychic. Fire is a pure thing. And it spreads that purity. Maliciously. Okay, so this is the thing we need psychic codes for. Norm Cavalier, I've not seen the Chinese-only Pizza Hut Gundams. Or I may have and don't remember them. Door. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chinese got a special only Pizza Hut Gundam, because the Chinese always get the cool Gundam stuff before Americans do. Look at the fucking Freedom Gundam statue that they got. That thing's fucking dope. Also, morning, Chris. We just announced this week. I pay some attention to Gundam news. Most of my Gundam news focuses on the anime and on sometimes the model kits, but mostly the little gacha game that I play. I have fallen off of model kit news because currently I have a half-finished Unicorn Gundam, a Freedom Gundam 2.0, and a Dynamis Gundam, all master grades, waiting for me to build them, but I don't have shelf space to display them right now because of the move, so I don't wish to. We will hopefully have shelf space soon. Definitely, like, the second Fox has a job, then that's one very high on our list, is to finish getting extra shelves and a printer stand for my office. Psychic codes. Show me of the vision of the symbol that I need in order to pass through the next door. Well, there's a lot of stuff that we need in general. Part of it's because the house we have now is almost twice the size of the house we were living in before. Actually, no, it's more than twice the size. Let me correct that. So now, my previous house, my living room was just my gym equipment, which is a elliptical and a treadmill. And my new house, those are in the basement, and now I have an actual living room that I've got a couch, and it's also got a dining room section, so I've got a dining room table with 6 chairs, so big dining room, or at least decent enough sized dining room. I got a kitchen that's like 3 times the size of my previous kitchen. It's insane. And then we've got a whole extra bedroom upstairs. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So we've got more room than ever. So some of our old shelves, like my Gundam shelf used to be one that was screwed into the wall, but we don't want to do that with this place because we'll have to fix it afterwards. So we're minimizing how much stuff is actually screwed in the wall, so I need more freestanding shelves. Nope. Oh no, a water break and a posture change. Okay, posture was actually pretty good. I only slid down a little bit. Stretch is ongoing. Oh, I know the good stretches because I've been working on computers all day. Looks like you're lucky there's actually a cat in here right now. He's chilling quietly on his chair like a good boy because Fox hasn't finished making pancakes yet. But he has been pet. And a sippy of the water has been taken, though most of what I've been drinking this morning has been my Diet Coke. Funnily enough, I do not drink soda for the caffeine content. I drink soda because the acidity, goddamn, clears out all the gunk in my throat. Because I have permanent damage from COVID that makes my life tedious. Tedious would be the best word. Get all of the scans. Oh, did I never scan these guys? What? Why wouldn't you hide the codes behind scanning? If the only people who can find the codes are those who have access to your psychic scanning technology, suddenly, oh hey, nobody but your people, because they're the only ones with access to that tech, or your chosen one in the case of Samus, are capable of accessing your fancy codes. Gameplay-wise, I don't see a problem with it. It uses a function that you have to assess your environment and find codes. I mean, it's not much different from going up and like reading the book. So Troa, the only... I think you've been here when I've talked about this before. The only Gundams I really like from Endless Waltz are the... God, the Tall Geese in all its forms, because it's the fucking Tall Geese, and it deserves such a better series than what it got. And the Angel Wing... Wing Zero, the Endless Waltz custom version, because it's fucking dope. Especially once you realize what the tech is. They're not wings. What they are is flexible thrusters that give it better movement control. And before you're like, oh, but the heavy arms, good sir, may I suggest unto you, the Gundam Leopard Destroy. My boy. Okay, that's what got me earlier. The tall, oh, okay, yeah, the Tall Geese Flugel has the best of both worlds. Look at that. Ugh. Mine organs, they betray me. Oh, thank you for the follow. Tiny Tot 710. Please make sure to get your parents' permission before watching this stream. And welcome to WBPL 76, the streaming arm of the Black Pants Legion. We are a community stream run by multiple people who streams a variety of things. We stream video games, we've got art, we've got storytelling, we've got music, and a lot of discussion. There's even Lego building streams. What else do we get? The cooking show. Just Join the Ox. Let their madness interface with our own. So for those who don't know why the Ox is called the Ox, it's the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary because it's an auxiliary to the Legion, which is, you know, themed after actual Roman Legion stuff. Because we're friggin' nerds like that. And thank you for this follow Mirrodin92. Hondatar, I do not have the desert music from the amiibo because I do not have the money to buy amiibos right now. I was able to get my Switch 2 and 3 games for it. That was my limit of spending money. And I got, obviously, Metroid Prime, I got Kirby Air Riders, and I got Mario Kart World. And my washing machine is dying a slow death in the background. Tube. Missile upgrade. I mean, the music in the whole game is really good. Mirrodin, the Christmas podcast from the BPL, or the podcast from the BPL, are also how I get through long drive trips, especially Christmas trips. They're a very easy podcast to listen when you're on a long drive. I have not been on any of those podcasts. Though I will note I'm at some point going to say your name wrong because my character last name is Mirrodin. Before anyone's like, oh, what's that a reference to? Straight up, Rale Mirrodin is entirely just teenage me slinging together syllables until I found something I liked. That is where the name came from. My love of railguns was a happy coincidence that I did not intend for. The Legion and Ox are silly places. Okay, Troa. The Gatling cannons in the chest was never a good idea. Imagine how loud that would be. No amount of sound dampening will save you in the darkness of space. The Gundam Leopard Destroyer, on the other hand, all of its additional DACA is the backpack swings the DACA down and then it attaches to the front of the arms. And then you apply maximum DACA. The game is Metroid Prime 4. So for my most people in WBPL 76 have some sort of shtick of what they specifically stream. I specifically stream only Nintendo exclusives. The idea being, I love Nintendo games, and a lot of people in the Legion and the Ox and the fan base in general do not have their own Switch, or Switch 2 in my case. So I stream stuff that people generally won't get to actually play themselves, so that y'all can still experience it. It goes the other way, doesn't it? Or I'm not close enough? Couldn't get regular Digimon as an email. That just doesn't surprise me. On that note, Digiman, have you seen Digimon Beat Break yet? I have heard it is really good. Me and Storm are planning to get together and watch through all of it, and then watch it on a weekly. It's just the holidays have made our schedules kind of fucked. Can you imagine being the... See, that person probably got a cease and desist and got it taken away from them. So that, you know, the Digimon people could take the email. Cease your profanity. Ugh. Man, Hondatar, I honestly kind of regret sometimes I was poor at the time, so I traded my Wii U for my Switch. I kind of wish I had been able to keep both. Eventually I will get another Wii U, but it's not the same, you know? Well, Digiman, you should still check out Beat Break. Like I said, apparently it's actually really good. And I believe the description was that the company that actually makes the anime, like the animation studio, was allowed to go ham in a way that they haven't been for a long time, rather than just making a glorified toy commercial. I do not have quite 40 games for my GameCube. I was mostly a handheld player up until around the time that the Wii U came out. Because I grew up extra poor. The only reason I was able to get video games as a kid was generally Christmas money from other family members that were more well off. Context, my stepfather did not work, my mother did. My mother spent all her time working. And even then, we had enough money to get by, but I never had quite enough food. This is exemplified when I actually hit my growth spurt in my fucking 20s. After I'd moved out and me and my wife were doing well enough that I started eating a lot better and eating enough calories to properly support my body. And suddenly, oh hey, now I'm tall. Cool. Chris, I am like 1 to 2 inches above the average male height. I am not tall. I am not like fucking Mo, towering over the peasantry. But I am tall enough to look down my nose. instead of dwarf shaped. Look, Digiman, you have, as a short king, you have access to something I never will. Finding a lady you can scale like a mountain. I am married to someone who is basically an elemental. And I'm still slightly taller than her. Yes, you can ask for uppies. This is the thing, like... Again, I am the patron saint of jokes on you, I'm into that. And there are some things I will just never get to experience because I'm slightly too tall, or not tall enough in some ways. I will forever be denied uppies. She could. In fact, she is the one who carried me over the threshold. For those who don't know, my wife, Fox, was a competitive level weightlifter at one point. She can and has crushed a watermelon between her thighs. Chris can attest to this, having met her in person. My wife is way more interesting than I am. Look, I can talk about how fucking cool my wife is all damn day. She has been a competitive level weightlifter, a librarian, a baker, and she is currently a plant scientist. Well, her most recent job was a plant scientist, and she has all her degrees in plant breeding and biotechnology. Yes, Chris might not be the best example for my wife being cooler than me just by virtue of they both plants. Opinions may be biased. Fox does not wish to appear on camera, or I would ask her to do it for a camera bit. And there we go. The psychic code has been input.
Samus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Oh yeah, this bit. The only disappointing thing about this Christmas, well, two things. One, I don't quite have the money that I wasn't able to get people presents, and that sucks. I hate not being able to get people presents. Especially because the last couple years we've been able to go ham. But next year I will go ham, in vengeance. The other disappointing is that the Yule goat fell down. He was not burned, but he did fall down. Actually, that reminds me. Quick Yule goat check. The Yule goat is still falling down, but has not been burned. All is well in the world. He got knocked down by very high winds. For those who don't know about the Yule goat, in Gavle, Sweden, They put up a goat made of straw as part of Yule. And, more often than not, someone burns him. Do not burn the Yule goat. He's a good boy. I have double jump. On spawns. Oh, the final amount from last week? Give me a moment, I'll have to pull up the actual count. I know it was more than $1,000. Y'all went fucking crazy. And I much appreciate it. Burn. That's the Yule goat. I don't know. Why is Santa a jolly man in red? Well, that one we know it's because of Coca-Cola being, you know, really good at advertising. Frankly, a masterclass in advertising, not gonna lie. Madre de Dios. Oh wait, this is the one that, yeah. So there is definitively a best Disney movie. Or not Disney movie. A best Christmas movie. And it is Hogfather. If you have not watched Hogfather, go on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube with ads for free. Look up the Hogfather movie. And watch it. For those who... No, 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 thank you. Fuck off with that shit. But yes, go watch The Hogfather at some point. It is 3 hours, so you will be getting yourself into some stuff. But it's based off of a Terry Pratchett book, and if that doesn't sell you on it immediately, I don't know what will. Just because it takes place on Christmas does not mean it's a Christmas movie. It needs to represent the holiday spirit. That's why Hogfather, despite not technically being about Christmas, is a Christmas movie. It actually got a little bit warmer here. Yeah. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Again, it takes place on Christmas, but it's not about the Christmas spirit. Not really. And even then, even if you consider it to be, Hogfather is still a better Christmas movie. I will beat everyone else into submission upon this hill. Man, what else did we watched? Our shtick for this year was no movies that came out after 2000. So we watched the old Thumbelina movie. We watched Anastasia. We watched Rescuers Down Under. I have brought in some pancakes. I would like some pancakes. One moment. Pancakes. Oh god, those are good. Okay. Homemade pancakes in a local syrup. Suffer, for you have not been blessed by the pancake gods. Okay, so Zyme, the only real difference between waffles and pancakes is how you make them.
Hey, Eric, get your cat. I'm trying to give her a
Patchy, come here.
fat ass.
Come here, you fuzzy shit. Stop bothering your sister while she's getting attention from Mom.
Too late. She's had enough.
No.
Alright, Patch, get your fat ass. Patch. Patch.
Man, the only difference between waffles and pancakes is if you made it in a waffle iron or in a pan. Have a beautiful time, Chris. Stay safe. There we go. Finally get the scan on these little bastards. They fly at me too fast to get the scan if I don't do it like that. And we do want all the scans. 100% completion is the goal. On to target, the Xenoblade Chronicles games are on the list. The second I have money again, I will be picking up the first two. I have the third one on my Switch. And they will all be played in order. I should add X to that list now that it's part of it, now that it's actually out. That'll be a decision made once money is had again and everything gets sorted. Not at the moment, love. Thank you. Oh, I remember now. Mine organs, they betray me. This part took me forever to figure out how to do the first time. This one you can just bap it with the main gun. But then there's that. The answer is a psychic control shot, because it can be piloted. Bap. And number 2. With that, we have restored power to the station.
Hey, you've got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
It's alive! Notice how the bugs are panicking, because they know. Always save your game, especially in a game that uses save points. For the love of God, every time you pass it. There are just short of 300 people in the BPL itself, and there's now almost 5,000, either almost 5,000 or almost 4,000 people in the auxiliary. So basically, what we found out is that the Grievers are the Lemorn, but transformed by stuff. And they tried to restore them and failed. That's what this facility was about. Okay, yeah, we can get back up this way. So basically, they basically got zombie plagued. That's what happened to the people who used to live here. They basically got zombie plagued, or rage monster plagued, really. Oh, it did open. Okay. Okay, so the Lemorn were the race that lived on this planet and designed all this tech. The Grievers are what they turn into when they go Rage Monster. Yeah. So this is what a jungle griever looks like, somewhat. And there's a sand one. They adjust somewhat for their environments. We're about to see a whole bunch more grievers, so... This is what happens when you don't have enough fiber. My favorite Nintendo exclusive so far is easy because it's also my favorite video game of all time. Golden Sun: The Lost Age. The Golden Sun series is the reason I don't own any of the Mario sports titles. Because I will not buy a Camelot game until they give me another Golden Sun game. At least a remake.
What the? Something triggered the alarm. I can't override security. I'm not sure what's happening. This whole facility just went into lockdown.
What is it to do? Make sure it's not important. Confirmed, not of any heavy importance. See, these are what grievers look like now that they're defrosting. Oh god. So, Golden Sun is a very complicated JRPG by Camelot. They also made the Shining Force series. Oh god, how do I describe Golden Sun in short terms? I couldn't hear that, love. Yeah. Oh, actually, now I remember. Thank you, love. That reminded me of how to describe it. Golden Sun is if Legend of Zelda met Final Fantasy. So, Final Fantasy with the puzzle solving of Legend of Zelda. And a plot better than... Okay, well, I love Twilight Princess. I prefer the plot to Final Fantasy plots and Legend of Zelda plots. The better is very subjective, but it's really good. If you have a Switch, you can play it. If you have a Switch and Nintendo Switch Online... Oh, nice. Fox just got a nice card in the Pokemon card game. Use the Game Boy Advance. Both games are on there. Hondatar, they still make games like they used to. Look at Clair Obscure. It's really good. It deserves all the rewards it's getting. What it is, so what you're falling into is the same thing of, like, they don't make good music anymore. No, what it is, because the classics, it's easy to find the good classics, because everyone will tell you what the good classics are. The good new stuff, you have to dig through the stuff yourself. And that means you have to dig through all the crap yourself without letting it ruin your sense of wonder. Remember, as you become an adult, you need to take actual efforts to maintain your sense of wonder. This is an important life skill. Please do so. Survivorship bias is very real.
I'm picking up a lot of activity. What's happening down there?
Okay, yeah, double check that, double confirmed. I can't get up there yet. I'll need this, which requires the magnet rail. I'm not bothered by the yellow paint line of thinking because it's just a quality of life improvement, frankly. It allows them to do fancy graphics the rest of the time without having to worry about, oh, is the only way up this going to be completely fucking invisible? Because everything looks good and everything looks climbable. It's a relatively efficient solution to a problem. I mean, it's the same thing with this. It's like, oh, how do you separate everything else out? You include a scanner mode that allows you to scan stuff that's important. And then you take that one step further. You attach plot to it. Ow. Keep rolling. What? It's not even Avoid Big Studios. I've really enjoyed Battlefield 6. It's just... learn to figure out what you like in video games and play that. Also, temper your expectations and stuff. A lot of people want every game to be like the next masterpiece. Take the Cinema Wins approach to stuff. Find out the stuff that's good about a game. Why do people enjoy this game? And focus on that. Don't focus on the stuff that's maybe not as good, that you don't enjoy as much, because that's not worthy of your time. Finding the stuff you enjoy is what is worthy of your time. So focus on that. Find the good bits. Unless it's so bad that you laugh every time you play it. That's harder to do in video games than it is to do in movies. And Fox has a prime example. The old Hobbit PC game is her "It's so bad and I love it" game. Get defrosted and feel the embrace of Zorg. Extra defrosted. Skinny, skinny, skinny. I mean, Clair Obscur has that sort of thing, and it's specifically part of the plot because the previous expeditions paved the way for you by setting up ways to climb, ways to traverse the environment, and marking them clearly so you could see them. What noise? No idea. The cats and my wife are hearing a noise that I can't hear and swearing them. It's an old... Pariah Wolfen! I cannot stress this enough. If you like old school JRPGs, play Clair Obscura Expedition 33. It's really fucking good. It deserves your time and it deserves all the awards it's been getting. Yes, I know it's French, but it's really, really good. Also, it lets you pummel the mimes into non-existence. So it's French in a way that's cognizant of the mistakes it's making by being French. I got $50 for Christmas and I was allowed to pick one game. He blocks missiles?! I'm terrible. Yes. Yeah, I feel people have made the mistake that media literacy is about pointing out the bad stuff in things. Media literacy should be about finding the good stuff in things. Like being able to see what someone did with a trope. Like, yes, I spend an obnoxious amount of time on TV tropes, and it has not ruined my life because I realized, wait, this allows me to see cool things that someone did, and be like, oh, that's a neat use of that trope. Well played, good sir. Yeah, and if you need practice with this, if it's a little hard skill to develop, again, watch Cinema Wins on YouTube. Dude is how I figured out how to do that, and what inspired me to focus on that. Not Cinema Sins. Cinema Sins is an asshole. Cinema Wins is what you are after. So there's a save point through here. Also, Nintendo games. People have put lots of people have problems with Metroid Prime 4. A lot of them, I feel, are hyperbolic. The gameplay on Metroid Prime 4 is honestly probably the best it's ever been. Like, the way the game actually handles is beautiful. I love it. Graphics and music are all great. Like, oh, there's people who talk in it. Whoop-de-doo. You barely hear anything from them. They're usually all business. Even the one nerdy character only says it as an aside as you're walking away, like, it's about to get real nerdy in here. And most of the stuff he says that is like, oh, that's the nerd thing, is like, that is shit I would say IRL. Because shit is going down. Also, I missed a comment apparently about the new Pokemon game. I have not played the new Pokemon game yet. I want to, but I had money for 3 games. And when I got my $50 of Christmas money for spending on one video game, I picked Clair Obscure, which was not a bad choice in any way, shape, or form. Oh yeah, no, Pariah Wolf, truth is stranger than fiction is a very real thing. Like, there's some wacky stuff in history that people, like, no fucking way. The fucking America only exists because of something like that. I don't remember the name of the battle, and this is going to be a short summarization that might get a details or two wrong. But Americans were at New York and were completely surrounded by the British Navy. Should have died, should have gotten completely wiped out, including Washington. Random fucking unseasonal fog bank comes out of nowhere at the exact time to cover their retreat and allows them to escape.
Sounds like divine intervention to me, boy.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going good. Good morning to you, Andy.
How is the Xenopurge going?
It go. They woke up from cryo sleep and now we're, giving them the embrace of Zorg. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Van of the Black Pants Legion.
Hi.
Silly be his name.
Rale, did you open up an eldritch abomination from its cold slumber?
No.
Rale.
I turned on the power to this facility and they all started defrosting. They're not eldritch abominations. At best, they're rage zombies, and they're not even zombies. They're essentially drug fiends, honestly. That's right. We woke up the meth heads.
Like combat stems, or
not even combat stims.
Are they the natives of this world?
They are the natives of this world, transformed by the green crystals.
Ah, crystal. Like
this shit writes itself.
I'm trying to remember which update of World of Warcraft was, but remember the basically they were elves that were just like cracked out on mana.
Yeah,
like,
blood elves. I was a blood elf player.
Yeah, well, there was blood elves, and then there was like the blood elves that had like blue crystals growing out of their back, and they're like magic. More magic.
Yeah, so explanation for that, Andy. The Blood Elves used to be normal elves that survived off of the fucking well whose name I can't remember. Basically a mana well.
Yeah,
actually, I think that was its
Sunwell.
name. Yeah, the Sunwell. And when the Sunwell was destroyed by Arthas, suddenly they don't have their source of mana, and they need that shit to, function at all. And so if they don't get mana for too long, they go cray-cray.
I forgot what the world well used to like. God, I used to be up on this lore. I haven't done Warcraft in so long, but there was the big well and the big demon titan Sanguinius, I think, or Sagrenar, or whatever his name was. He wanted it. F things up, split the continent into 2.
And,
yes, Agarius.
Warcraft lore has suffered from the same thing of the constant movement that you have to do to keep people interested in the setting, while being arguably too small of a setting to keep doing that, because eventually you're just going to have to start repeating the same sort of plot points. It's like, oh, who has decided they've had enough and are going to take over the world themselves now?
If you think about it, Rale, how much is that close to, like, our lore, like real world lore?
Shush you. This is why nobody studies history after World War II.
Well, I mean, even before that, like...
Yeah,
I've been reading a certain special book about history, and it was like basically every 40 years, this group of people screwed up, and they got like effed up, and then they had to fight back, and it just kept going on. Like it was like literally like that. Every 40 years, something had to change.
Yeah, history doesn't repeat itself, but it definitely rhymes.
Oh yeah. Of course, I don't even know about that. I would almost say, yeah, it definitely does repeat itself.
Yeah.
Just
And while real history can do that, that's real history. Video games people want some novelty.
if you want knob. Well, and also in stories, you know, sometimes it's not die. It's just like Tolkien in the Lord of the Rings. You know, he could have kept going, but
Wait, no, this isn't.
you know, we don't really necessarily need more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we would like more.
It's very important to know when to end a story.
I mean, you know, we got stories that don't end like The Simpsons. You know, they could. I know there'd be some people that would be sad for them to go, but maybe it's time to stop making Simpsons episodes.
Yeah.
The never-ending story. I mean, that's true. You know, life is the never-ending story.
I found out there's like 15 Swan Princess movies, all in canon with the original one from when we were kids.
Listen, you know what? Chat, do us a favor. Look up how many Land Before Time movies there are. I mean, even as a kid, where it's like, oh boy, another Land Before Time. It's like number 6.
Samus, you made it. Let's take care of this.
Eat shit. See, he's got a busted leg and he still brought out the sniper rifle to throw hands.
I stepped out of my truck like a moment ago, and I don't know, it felt like I tore something in my foot. I was like, ah!
Oh no.
I'm alright, but...
Andy, don't tear stuff. Your bits be important.
I thought you said I'm best being important. I'm like... What is lesbians in Star Wars?
I don't know. Oh god, 14 Land Before Time movies, not including the TV series. That there was a 20-plus episode
that's
season.
Right. What was it?
Acquiring target.
Also notice, by the time I turned around, he'd killed the thing that was assaulting him.
I mean, how many Mario games there are, but and they're it pretty much follows the same plot line. And I know you say that it's the same story, just retold from a different perspective or in a different.
I don't know about that so much. My shtick is that they're a fucking play troupe, like an acting troupe.
Yeah,
In various plays.
Have you seen the trailer for the new movie?
I have. I'm actually excited
Where
for the
Bowser
movie.
shows this picture and he's like, "How dare you!"
You'll be able to use that elevator.
There's a VTuber called Chibidoki, and like she likes to play that she has a crush on Bowser. So when she saw the picture of Peach like hugging Bowser, like she started freaking out. She's like, "Chat, put me on that picture."
Pariah Wolfen, growing up, is finding out what happened to the original voice actor for Ducky.
Oh, that is. We're all dead, man. That sucks. My name is Petrie. You know, one of the most annoying... I almost never hear it, but if I ever heard someone say this, I'd get the tinge of annoyance in my brain and be like, I found it! I found it! I found it! You'd be like, bitch! Shut up! Don't ever talk to me like that again!
Meriden, I don't want to say it on stream, because it is rather bad. If you want to know what happened, look it up.
It's sad and depressing. It's almost it's so sad that like it might not be appropriate to say in like. It's not something to bring up on at dinner table, basically. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it's up there. You know what I mean? Like, almost brings a tear to your eye.
I will warn you, once you know about it, you can never hear the phrase yup, yup, yup and be happy again.
Well, we could celebrate that she lived. Anyway, so
we're about to fight the boss. Are you
big
ready?
old giant nasty boss. Oh, he's gonna kill us all.
See anything?
It's not Kraid again, is it? Or
There is no Kraid fight in this one. We're in uncharted space, stranded on a planet. So no surprise Kraid.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about like the repetitive nature, it's like again. Rigby shows up. Stamets cocks the gun arm. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Open the door. Open the door.
That did the trick. Opening now.
Let's do this thing.
Could you make?
I love how there's this big giant door and then tiny door.
You know, as quote-unquote dark as Metroid is,
One moment, feel like I need to sneeze.
you know, it's so much more adventure. I'm trying to think of like how they could make a movie, like a scary movie in Metroid, like.
Okay, so for lack of a better term, and also because pun entirely intended, the dread from the Metroid series, a lot of it comes from sort of being alone. This is the big reason that people complain, oh, there's other characters in this. But they're not, like, down here with you, with the exception of one of these levels where they join us, but that's perfectly fine. It's just one. Most of them, that loneliness is maintained for one reason or another. You are working your way through this alone, going into the unknown.
Lonely, L-O-N-Y, lonely.
And as a note, this is why I love Metroid as opposed... I normally don't like horror stuff, but because Metroid lets you get powerful and then kick Cthulhu in the junk...
Yeah.
It allows you to... It allows you to take that horror and then very literally conquer that horror.
If you think about it, you know, the difference between horror and action is a gun, or at least a gun's efficiency.
Yeah. The difference, I mean, it's the ability to fight that horror. And I always prefer horror where you can fight it, and where you have a chance to win. It'll be hard, but you can do it.
Well, I like to keep it almost at the very end, like those old sci-fi movies where they had like the floating pulsating brain that would kill people, and there's nothing you can do, and then all of a sudden, like a bottle of Clorox pours on it, and it screeches and dies. It's like, they're weak to bleach, or something like that. Yeah, the tripods. As smart as an alien race is, it's like, hey, let's drink their local water. It's like... You know, it'd be kind of funny if, like, funny enough, the tripods that landed in Mexico, they never even got out of the ground, and they, like, dig down, they find their dead bodies.
Eat shit, eat shit.
The tripods that landed in Australia immediately noped out.
Eh. Wrong button.
Oh no, this made me think. You know what game I've been thinking about a little lately, Rale?
What game?
Monster Hunter Wilds.
I actually need to play some because a big update just dropped.
Yeah, I know, me too, but I have to reinstall it. And...
Yeah. Oop.
I like how that game makes your hunter feel like an absolute unit.
Right.
Like everybody in that place is like, oh god, he's killing these things that have been. And he turns and says, no, we're not killing. We're just culling the bad ones. Yes, Digiman, signs. The funny thing about signs, there's a good argument to say that they are not aliens but demons. Someone did a very thorough explanation where all that water she was leaving behind was technically blessed. I don't know. It's weird. You could probably look it up if you're interested in it. It's an interesting concept because
God damn it.
It would kind of answer the why would you come to a planet that's 70% water. You silly dickens.
Stop jumping when I'm trying to dodge. There we go. Eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit,
No, I don't wanna.
eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit. Yes, one of the characters was a priest.
Yeah, the father. He was a priest, and he kind of fell out of faith because of the death of his wife, who had a premonition about stuff. It's interesting if you look it up with that context.
Eat shit, eat shit, eat.
Actually, Digiman, now that you mentioned it, and Rale, you've seen Signs too, right?
Yeah.
Did they ever specifically or explicitly... Did they ever straight out call them or even mention aliens?
I do not remember. It has been so long since I've seen that movie.
Because if they don't ever call them that, I would think that would be an interesting, like... I think they would have done that on purpose because of that.
We lock on. There we go. Now I can dodge proper. That is a little bit of a control oversight that you can't do the dodge move unless you're locked on to something. Yes, you're very
usually
big
video
and ugly
games
and mean
need
with your fancy little
the
license.
rolly or charge monster's biggest weakness is just to let them ram into a wall.
Yep. That's hard enough to break. Oh!
No! You're shooting that thing in the mouth, right? Please.
No, the mouth is down below. I'm shooting this thing in the tank.
Oh, God, Rale.
Technically, I'm shooting it in the Metroid orb where it got infected, but...
Oh.
Because that's the thing, is all these bosses have been infected by Metroids.
I'm gonna say that to the... What?
Aurora Borealis.
Wait, what did it turn into? Here we are, born to be kings and the princes of the universe.
Yes,
how do you think that feels?
Psychic boost ball, Zerg.
Psychic?
Meridian Metroids are a creature that can absorb energy. It's a super predator, basically. And they confuse with things because their DNA is malleable. So they basically take over certain things. The Grievers, no, but each of the main bosses, yes, have been taken over by a Metroid.
Oh, God, Rale. I saw this guy did this essay on, like, the movie Leviathan. And how realistic it is for a creature's cellular structure to fall apart and, like, combined with other stuff. Basically how, like, viruses to some extent work, but it's just horrible. I can't explain it because I'm stupid, but, like, it's like, oh, God, just...
Andy, you're not stupid.
It's like how plausible it is that, you know, something can merge with you. It's like, ugh. I don't like it.
I wish to give your DNA the big slurp. Come here.
No, it's my DNA.
Also, oh no, I just realized what that could mean.
Oh, shut up,
those
Rale.
things you processed it shortly after saying it.
Rale!
Phrasing indeed.
You silly goose.
One could say it was a slip of the tongue.
I'll meet
If you clip it, please include the initial context from which I said that. Ah, that beautiful silence after we kicked the boss's teeth in.
Bad boss, you're naughty.
Oh, wait, wrong thing.
Samus. Looks like you got what you came for. A message came through the station radio while you were gone. Somebody named Specialist Mackenzie. He sent over the coordinates for base camp, so I'll be on my way soon. Now, I've been on a lot of missions. This has always protected me. May Solon light your path. You go on ahead. There's a healing pod up here, and I'll be as good as new in no time.
Oh, wrong thing. Keep forgetting that. Bip.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, God.
Woohoo!
Wah, and I cannot stress it enough. Boo. Boom!
You know, in Mario Party, I usually just embrace my Wario inside, and I'm just like, I'm in it for the gold coins, and I'm in it to screw you guys over.
And at some point we need to play Mario Party.
Mario Party, because Monopoly doesn't make you angry enough. Hold on, Tiger wants pets.
Pariah, I am not one of the streamers on New Year's Day. Though it would be funny to do it, but we'd have to get enough people to do a full game.
I don't have it either.
Yeah.
And I'm broke again because Crimsmas.
Crimsmas does that to people. Ugh.
If you think about it, our trips to Atlantis is kind of like another holiday expenditure if you think about it.
Right.
During a season where it's like, enough already. Hello, cat. Yes, that's nice. I can see your starfish. Thank you very much. You know what, Rale? I had a terrible thought.
What's up, Andy?
If we ever get invaded by aliens and they make us like their pets, just act like cats.
Right. Oh. Yay. Nice chip acquired. Do you know what that means?
I don't know. Seeing that thing makes me want to see like a Metroid Dead Space crossover somehow, which is totally out of like theme. I mean, as much as they are like in space alone dealing with space horrors, it's like one is still Nintendo and the other one is very much not Nintendo. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, they're also arguably similar but different kinds of horror. Dead Space has a lot more body horror and such. As opposed to most of the, as discussed before, most of the actual horror in Metroid is just from the loneliness aspect.
Well, I mean, if they showed the Metroids being a little bit more graphic when they take over, things instead of just disappearing and...
That's valid. Motorcycle time! We snaw.
Congratulations, you got another teleporter key. 2 keys left, and it looks like you found more Lemoore technology in Icebelt. I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp? By the way, I saw the data you acquired. I can't believe it. Used to be. Lemoore.
Devil May Cry Bayonetta crossover.
I've heard of that. There's this anime where it's like there's this young man and he's just the absolute best. I think the title is like, haven't you heard my name is something or something another?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it Sakamoto? No, not Sakamoto. Honey? Any more?
But
Haven't you heard
like,
my name is... That anime.
It's implied, some people implied that like he's the son of Bayonetta.
Sakamoto.
Oh, is it Sakamoto? Okay, so there's multiple Sakamoto anime now. So yeah, it's Haven't You Heard My Name is Sakamoto. Every time I hear Sakamoto now, all I can think is Sakamoto Days. Which is also very good.
I don't trust an anime with the name Days in it, because I think I know of 2 so far that are like just grotesque and horrible.
Andy, Sakamoto Days is what if John Wick, after marrying his wife, they had a kid, they opened up a little convenience store, and he got fat. And then people started trying to be like, oh, we need to kill him now. We can totally take the legendary assassin.
I know that one. I read that. That was funny. I'm talking about the one where it's like a high school boy.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. And no.
Like, one of the scenes was like, he goes to sit down at his desk and the police pull the chair out from underneath him. So he just sits in the air.
Yes. That is Haven't You Heard My Name is Sakamoto. And it's also pretty fun.
But like I said, like, I don't know where it came from, but a bunch of people were theorizing that he's like Bayonetta's son.
Yeah. Also, Digiman has one of the better crossover ideas. Sakamoto Days and Way of the House Husband.
Oh, yeah.
Wee. Cease.
Cease your evil ways. I guess Nintendo was going through a motorcycle phase at one point. Let's make a motorcycle Pokemon. Let's get Metroid on a motorcycle.
Motorcycles are cool?
They are.
I mean, fucking everybody does that. Tarzan, when he's surfing on the trees, that's because the creator, I'm pretty sure it was Phil Collins' son, was a surfer and snowboarder. And that's where they got the inspiration for that. Like, everybody does that of, oh, this cool thing, I'm gonna incorporate it into my card games on motorcycles. God damn it. Metroid on motorcycles!
No!
Pariah, the Japanese motorcycle games have influenced creative decisions for a long damn time.
It's been a long time.
Married and have a beautiful time. Enjoy your sleep.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt.
Wrong button.
Let's take a look. Hello, friend. Okay, analysis first. Oh, this is fascinating. It looks like this program inverts the energy emitted from the device. That means if I reprogram this and set it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use a new shot type.
Swing. Also, I love this aspect, by the way. I love his existence, that you have an actual engineer who's helping you make stuff beyond just randomly finding magical upgrades that just happen to work. Like, we do that a little bit, but we also have an engineer who's helping us integrate shit.
Now you can use Ice Shot. It temporarily freezes the target when hit. You can freeze living organisms to stop their movement. And you should be able to use it on high temperature objects like magma.
It's also easily the best shot in the game.
Lowering its surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm sure I can turn it into something useful. Freeze them all up with Ice Shot.
Yay, more shot ammo. One more element to master, and it's lightning. Haven't gotten that yet. More missiles. The missiles. Fire the missiles! But I want a nap. Fine, take a nap. Then fire the missiles! Patchy, hello. Yeah, you detected a hand coming down. We're like, I need to run. Because Dad will provide pets.
Wow.
They had a rough time. Because normally the second bedroom is the cat room where we keep their food and water. But when we had guests... Bully Snake, I was already petting him. You didn't need to redeem it. But he'll get more pets. Yeah. Good kitty. Yeah, so they had one of their spaces cut off, and the food and water were moved into another room while we had guests over.
Oh.
Kali Mao. Kali Mao.
Wow.
Every party needs a pooper, that's why we invited you. Party pooper, party pooper. Alright, now we got a few statues to go visit. Weehaw. Okay, where were those things? I can't remember if this one's finished or not, so we're going to check this one out first. There it is. Christmas tree falls and there's no one around to hear it. Does it make a meow?
You silly cat.
Okay, yes, we've done this one. Okay, I got your scan. Bye! Alright, next up, that direction. Okay, we're already headed there. 1 second. There we go. And down we go. Nope, nope, that was dumb of me. Damn it. Easy this time. That puzzle was gyroscopic. Andy, you still alive?
Yes.
Just being quiet?
Yes.
You tired from work?
Oh. I've just been tired in general.
I know the feel. There it is. The super fire shot. Back upstairs we go. Brr. Alright, on to the next one. There's a nice blocker there. Okay. I think one of these is one that we need to do again because we needed the ice to get through it. Yeehaw. Like, I know people complain about the desert, but honestly I find being able to cruise through the desert in between levels to be rather relaxing. It's a nice break in how stuff goes down. Sick. Okay, I have scanned it. You go. This one's right. Alright, that's an electric lock. Dang it. Okay. That one's lightning. Whee! And down we go. Double check, make sure I didn't miss. Yeah, I got the upgrade already. If there even is anything on that side. Okay. Double checking, all good. Charged dice shot acquired. Alright, with that done, it's back to the Vault Forge. People who are like, oh, there's no backtracking in this game. Bitch, what am I doing right now? Okay, bye. So Andy, what are you up to this morning?
I play a little Minecraft, get some things I found, and go visit my family. My brother's in town.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna have a pizza party for his kid.
Adorable. My niece got one of those little plastic staircase and then a slide with a little fort thing at the top. One of the really
Yeah.
small ones. She's only like, she's 2 or 3 now.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in an
And we got a video of her trying it for the first time and very much enjoying it. Like after she went down, she got up, did that little happy dance kids that age do, and then ran back to the stairs to climb back up.
Oh,
It was very adorable. It's not a light cycle, it's a psi cycle. Oh, yeah, I miss the samurai. I miss the era when all the parents around here had young kids, and they'd ply me with beer to come over to their garages and assemble their kids' doll asses and train tables for Christmas Eve. Yeah. Now we can do this. Wrong spelling of psi. Also, Samus isn't depressed. She's stoic. Later parts in the game will show this, and then she'll be depressed. You'll see. She's not depressed yet. Ah. Alright, and now pull the lever, Kronk. time for a suit upgrade.
Oh boy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Behold the power of the same suit. Because we actually upgraded the motorcycle, not the suit. Well, somewhat the suit also, but... Alright. Now our happy little motorcycle can travel over lava and we're slightly more resistant to heat damage. Are you gonna make me fight you again? Unfortunately for you, this time I brought motorcycle. And Pariah, it's not the heavy psi cycle, it's something else now, which you'll see when we get to the volcano. Also, Zyme, solid pun. I appreciate it. I want you to know that. It did not go unseen. Alright. Volcano time. Volcano? Oh no. Should pop on me. Get back here. Ah, you bitch! Eat shit. Yeehaw.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
You've yeed your last haul, boy. Also, Andy, do you get the reference that I'm making when I say Weesnaw instead of Yeehaw?
Nope.
It's a SpongeBob reference. When he had the seahorse mystery and he's trying to summon her and he says Weesnaw.
Oh, I don't remember. Isn't that sad?
No. Well, there are a lot of fucking SpongeBob episodes and a lot of TV in general. I don't expect everybody to constantly be like me of basically functioning off of references just because that's how my brain works, is by connecting things together like that. I don't want to deal with these guys. It's time to just boost away. Whee. First things first. Doohickey. Large shot expansion.
Big shot.
Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
Big shot. Big. Beating on a trash can. Drumming on a street light. I hear it calling me.
Here we go! Whee! Wahoo!
Watch out, Blue!
Zyme, a lot of us listened to a ton of Billy Joel growing up. I still listen to a lot of Billy Joel. Much to Night Owl's displeasure.
Actually, that song I was singing earlier was from Doug.
Mine was fucking, god damn it, not Undertale. The other one by the same guy. What is the name of that? Chat, help me out here. My memory has gone flurb. Don't ask me why that works. It just do. Deltarune. Also Diggs in chat. How do, Diggs?
Hey, Dick. I hear it calling me.
Check, okay. There are very, very few Super Mishal expansions, and I don't want to miss the scan for them, so. Alright, now then, if you remember, previously on Dragon Ball Z, someone kicked the bridge down under us. But now that we've got this upgrade that allows us to traverse lava, we've turned our motorcycle into a hover cycle. See, that's a later thing. Pretty sure this is too. Yes, that's also a later thing. We can get some scannables along the way. This guy will be important later. God damn it, Pariah. Elevator. I am not actually complaining about puns. Puns are wonderful. We got a distress beacon. Over that away. Oh, it became highly flammable. Flammenwerfen. Woo. Wrong thing. Nothing here is round, quite round enough to need that. Okay. Double checky. All clear. Fucking turrets, man. Open the door. Okay. And since people in chat may have changed, making sure, did you all have a good holidays? Did you get everything you wanted for Crimbus? Lake water heater? Well, happy birthday to your dad, Samurai.
Happy birthday!
Oh, nice. Having family come back finally after a long time. Assuming that you wanted them to come back, obviously. I would get double pay if I worked holidays, but I have no wish for that. I heavily value my time off. Also, there was a period of time where I worked every holiday and also worked 80-hour shifts, and never again. Oui. I did get one complication in my life recently. My sister is getting married in October.
Oh.
But in mid-October, which means I'm going to, if I, just far enough out to where I can't feasibly just take leave for the whole thing and just go straight from her wedding to the meetup.
Oh.
So it's probably going to be take a week off for her wedding, go to that, come home, take a week off for the meetup after another week or so. Oh, I didn't scan that. Fucking turrets, man. Double check this is where we've been already? Yeah, that's where we've been already. Okay. It's a fall wedding on the East Coast, Samurai. My sister does not prefer the cold, in part because she spent a lot of her childhood in Wyoming. So, uh-oh. Big robot. Okay, there's our save station. That'll be important for later. Why, Samurai? Hunting season, or last bit of what good weather before, you know, everything? Ah, football. Yeah, so really anywhere that football was big. Oh, I angered the little robots. This door requires 2 peoples. 2 whole peoples. Do you hear me, Andy? 2 whole peoples.
No.
Because friendship truly is the greatest superpower.
Actually, I gotta go for a bit.
Yep.
I'll see you
and
later. And
I'll be
Yes?
done within the next 25 minutes, so depending on how long you're gone, I may
can
no
stick
longer
around.
be available. Wow.
oh god, it's spinning.
We.
But yeah, actually, I'm gonna go take a quick nap because
Yeah, no, get your
I don't know.
rest
Lately, I've
up.
been having trouble sleeping like a whole night. So sometimes when I'm like at my computer, I just start passing out. So I'm gonna just go take a power nap real quick.
Yeah, no, go take a nap, Andy. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
You
So
deserve
everybody,
it.
take care and have a. Oh,
Identify yourself.
That man has a
Badass.
grenade launcher. Have a beautiful time, Andy.
take care.
Samus. There were dozens of higher priority targets back at base. Doubt Fed Command would post their best hunter to rescue duty. We are stranded. I've been trying to figure out a way out of this room. My problem is that boiler is putting off enough heat to turn me into casserole. I got a hunch these consoles are connected to it, but the encryption on them is beyond anything I've seen. Something tells me that's not an issue for you. Maybe we can turn the boiler off. I'd appreciate the assist. I'm Sergeant Ezra Duke, by the way. Pleasure to meet you, Samus.
He is a strong boy. We found Sarge. Now I wonder where Lopez is.
Must be nice getting around like that. Just get in there and shut off the heat.
Yeah. Now it shall be like me, a frigid bitch.
Where are we headed? I'll follow you.
Double check I didn't miss anything in the room. That door can't be unlocked yet. We need a lightning gun. And now, with our fancy new friendaloon,
Now it's my turn.
break through the interference.
Well, I can read you loud and clear now, Private. Hopefully the signal will hold. Are you all right? Where are you?
Stuck. Not sure where, but there's a hologram in here with me. Looks like a cannon? I'm in a compartment on its south side.
Are you safe?
I should be. For now.
Hold tight. We'll find you.
Over and out.
That doesn't sound good. We need to find Armstrong.
All right.
You take one side, I'll take the other. There we go. You've got hostiles. Strange. This bot is offline. Can't see. My eyes is fogged up. Let's get it.
Oh, lightning door. Okay.
On three. Three. So they're pulling.
She's not in the cannon-shaped room. She's next to the giant cannon, and she's trapped in there.
Why are all these bots offline? Were they doing something with this containment system? I think this is the way.
Do you know the way?
We're locked in.
Make sure we get all the scannables. Alright. We can't do anything with those right now, which means elevator. Once more, I rise from the depths. Meep, meep. Cease.
Nice work, Samus. You did it. Now let's go find Armstrong.
Weehaw. Fucking turrets, man. We hates them. We hates them forever. Yay, the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Excellent. Hated flying blind.
Pariah, does this look like a backpack to you? And that's another lightning door. Can't go that way for now, so onwards. To Buttle!
What do we have here?
And if you lose, you shall rebuttal.
They're pouring green liquid into this container. Is this where all that muck was headed? Looks like we're going up. What are they doing loading green energy?
Man, I do think a lot of people were averse to the other characters in the Metroid game in this one due to the bad experience with Other M. But in this game, everyone is playing support to you, not commander to you, and they're not telling you, oh, you can't use this. They're all just trying to help you because they know you're a badass, and they know that their role is support. So the vibe of the characters is different, and I feel that helps with making them less egregious than Other M's was.
More of those bots. Some kind of artillery shell.
Oh, Pariah, it was 100% a Dora the Explorer reference. I was just sassing you for bringing up the backpack when it didn't come out of a backpack. I'm a purveyor of sass and sassy things.
Hold the lift. Samus, what's wrong? Oh, they're waking up. Come on, let's take them down.
They're waking up, ash and dust.
I shot it, slowing them down.
Eat shit. Bye, Felicia. And enjoy the power of gravity.
Let's keep going up. Look alive.
God, I just thought of something. I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I'm waking up. This is it. It's insomnia. Oh! I'm waking up. I'm waking up again. I don't know when I'll sleep again. I'm so sad Chat couldn't hear that, but Chat Fox definitely finished the song and reminded me of that she knows a lot more about music than I do. You know, just being able to fucking hit them with the freeze and drop them. Like, happy birthday to the ground. Hello, friend. Cease.
Up and up.
That's out of scan range for now. Have to, yep.
Watch those shoots. I think this is the way. Everything in this facility is pumping green energy. I don't feel good about it.
Is this a save room? Nope. Oh, but there is something in here. Let's draw a psychic spiral.
Something funny's going on.
I remember drawing patterns like that when I was a kid. Ooh, energy tank, nice.
A little extra panic never hurts. Got it. Time to work. Freeze them.
No standing. Happy birthday to the ground. Uh-oh. Big robot. Oh, it's cute. You think you get to go places. No, you get to be frozen and die.
Should be able to knock those energy spheres out of the air. Try scanning the shields.
Oh, I have to scan them first. Give me that. There we go.
Piece of cake. Red velvet cake.
It's a giant fucking volcano cannon.
Just about knocked the moon out of the sky.
It is 9:55 though, so it is time for us to be gone, or at least for me to be gone for a bit. I may show up back up during Ninja Turtles stream, maybe. With that, I hope you all, as always, stay safe, be kind, both to others and to yourself. Have a happy new year. Fuck 2025. May 2026 be better. And have a beautiful time. Bye, everybody.